Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you my makeup eyeshadow palettes, kind of talking through them and swatching some of the more interesting shades or shades that I like, and hopefully you can just relax and maybe it'll put you to sleep. Okay. First, I'm gonna start with this one. It is the ColourPop So Fly, So Fly, So Fly. And it's got the shades over here on the back. And they're all like, kind of like, it's supposed to be like what are those called? Like dragonflies. Little dragonflies. So it's got like a lot of, like, one of the shades is called Dragon Tail, Flight Path, Speedy, Damsel Fly, Wingtip. So it's just got a lot of themed names to it. Now this palette I don't actually use all too much, but I do have it still. Alright, let's open it up. And it doesn't have a mirror or anything, it's just got ColourPop on there. And here's what it looks like. It's just like an 8-pan ColourPop classic pan. Now, which one should I swatch? I really think that I'll swatch Flight Path here. FYI is pretty cool. It's like pink with like a green shift to it. And we'll do Wingtip too, because that's a fun color. Now me, if I were to use this palette, I probably wouldn't use like Wingtip. That's a little too out there for my style, but I'd probably use everything else in this palette. So I'm gonna swatch Flight Path. And then I'm gonna swatch FYI. And then I'm gonna swatch Wingtip. So, Flight Path you really can't see because it's just like a shimmer. It's like the same shade as my skin, but then you've got the other two, FYI and Wingtip down there, that are shimmers. It's hard to see in this lighting, but they're interesting shades. Okay, next, this is Going Coconuts by ColourPop. Coconut. And it's really dirty because I use this palette all the time. This is the one I always take if I'm traveling, because it's a small, it's an 8-pan too, just like the last one, but it's got more neutral colors and everything, and I really like it. So the back is kind of the same, it's just got all the names. Let me read a few off to you. They're all like coconut themed too. It's like shredded, palm reader, shell, yeah, da cocoa, get crackin', nutty. So it's all got like coconut themed names, so that's really fun. And this one has a mirror, so I'm gonna try not to, like, that's my computer right there. Try not to really show that, but this palette. It's like a coppery color. So this palette is probably one of my most used, just because it's super convenient and it's got all the basics in it. It's just easy to do a quick like smoky eye or something with it, so I really like this one. Next, I've got one of my only non-ColourPop palettes. I'm a ColourPop girly. It's the Soft Glam by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Soft Glam. And it's got like this like felt, really nice packaging to it, but it's super dirty because it's kind of like super old. Like, I don't know, I don't throw out like eyeshadow palettes because I don't know if that makes me gross, but I don't really think it goes bad, and it takes me forever to get through an eyeshadow palette. Like, I don't think I've ever once gotten through an eyeshadow palette, so I just keep them for the variety and all that stuff. So this is one of the first palettes I ever got, and I got it because people were like crazy about these palettes on YouTube in like 2017, like big makeup YouTube era, and I was just getting into makeup and I got this. So let's open her up. It's got a mirror, but here it is. It's got a lot of like warm colors mostly. It's got some neutrals, it's got some fun reds, oranges, it's got some like pinky purpley colors, which are my favorites. So that's the main reason why I use this palette, because I like soft rose is one of my favorite down here, or dusty rose is what's called, and I use tempera a lot. Rose pink is one that I use quite a bit. Sultry is really cool. So those are my favorite. I don't really go for like the oranges too much, but I'll go for like the dark red, and I'll go for the black, the browns. Oranges don't really look good with my skin tone. Personally, I don't think it really looks great on me, but I'm gonna swatch rose pink and sultry just because those are really fun colors. Oh my gosh, I forgot how soft this formula is. I haven't used this palette in forever. I gotta pick this back up. And then on sultry is gonna be the second one. So that's rose pink, and that's sultry. Next we have another ColourPop palette, and it is the Malibu Barbie palette. Malibu Barbie. This was from their whole Barbie collection that they had, and I actually got this in a mystery box, but I'm so glad I did. This is one of the items that I really wanted. And on the back it has all the little names and hearts, and that's really, really cute. This is not Nate Pan, this is one of their full palettes. And it's just got kind of like Malibu names. So Malibu Memories, Best Coast, Cali Girl, West Coast, Make Waves, Boardwalk, SoCal are just some of the names that use this one a decent amount. I like to go for the pinks and the neutrals in this one. It's got really, really good shimmers, and it's just super cute. So I really like this palette. Ones I don't use would be the blue ones, just because again it's not my style, and then like the orangey ones. But the pinks and the neutrals is really what I go for in this palette. Let's switch it up because I have been doing so many shimmers. Let's swatch Best Coast, and I'll also do a shimmer. We'll do Vintage Doll. Best Coast is just like a matte pink, and it is like a hot, hot, hot pink. My fingers are gonna be so stained after this, and my arm. I'm filming another ASMR video after this, and my arm is just gonna be like covered because I don't really care about getting up and washing it off, so I'm just gonna be covered. But that one down there is Best Coast. That's what it's called, the pink. And the Vintage Doll is like the light, shimmery pink. The light one down there, the light one down there, the light one. Okay. I've got two more palettes for you guys. I know I don't have that many palettes. I used to have a lot more, but I decluttered. And actually my next video, I don't know which video I'm going to post first, but the next one that I'm going to film is a makeup decluttering video, and it won't be any of my palettes. I'm keeping all my palettes. I've already decluttered them down years ago, and I used pretty much all of these, so this one's a little dirty too because this is the very first makeup palette I ever bought, and it's a Too Faced chocolate bar. And it's made to obviously look like a chocolate bar, and it is actually infused with like cocoa powder. So it used to smell like chocolate. It doesn't really smell like chocolate anymore, I don't think. That crack. When I took this is the palette that I used for my wedding. So when I took it to the venue, it kind of broke it a little bit, but that's what it looks like on the inside. It still kind of smells like chocolate actually, which is kind of cool. These are the shades, and this is probably my most used palette out of everything. Creme Brulee was the first shade I ever fell in love with. This is my favorite highlighter. It's called Champagne Truffle. I always use that on my face because it's like a pale pink highlighter, and a lot of highlighters can be too dark for my skin tone, so I really, really, really like it. And this palette has really good neutral browns that I really appreciate. Now, I do say this is my most used palette, my most sentimental palette, because it was used for my wedding, and it's the very first palette I ever got. But would I recommend this palette? No, because like things like Strawberry Bonbon or Cherry Cordial, stuff like that, the Candied Violet, the Black Forest Truffle, anything that's like supposed to be like a fun color, it does not show up. It's not pigmented at all. So unless you're just buying it for the browns, which I pretty much was when I bought this palette, it's a very good like starter palette because it's like it's pigmented, but it's not too pigmented. So if you make a mistake, it's easy to like fix. But I wouldn't recommend if you want to use some of those more fun shades. You're gonna be disappointed. So I'm gonna swatch Creme Brulee since it's my first love. Oh, that kind of smeared with the pink. Here, let me try it again. I don't know if it's gonna really show. It's the bottom one there. It's like a muted pinky kind of color. Pinky brownie nude shimmer. I love it. I still wear it. That one is the closest to any of these that are about to be banned. And when I ban it, I will be very sad, but it's fine. I've got a ton of wonderful shimmers in my collection. Let's close the chocolate bar. Okay, and this is my final palette, and you guys have seen this one a lot in my videos. It is the Stone Cold Fox. You've seen it a lot because it's got like a really fun texture to scratch. And it doesn't really have any theme for the names that I'm seeing. But like all the ColourPop palettes, it's got all the names on the back. And it's a little dirty too. Like everything in my life. It doesn't have a mirror. But this is my biggest palette. And that is all the shades right there. This is a cool tone palette. I think cool toned eyeshadows look better on me personally. So I loved when I got this palette. Let me take a look at it and kind of show you some of my favorites. So I'm not going to swatch anymore because I ran out of arm space and swatches aren't showing very well anyway. But So Fine is one of my favorites. And I really like the mattes in this palette as well. Baby Doll right here is another one of my favorites. This one is really, really nice shimmer. And what I like about this palette is it's like made up into rows. So each row is kind of a look. Like this is a pinky look. That's like a warmer brown look. It's like a cooler brown look. And then this is like a classic smoky eye row because it's got the white and the silver and the black. And like it just kind of goes like that. So if you don't want to experiment and you don't know what to really do because you're new to makeup, you just follow the rows. Just follow the rows. I hit my computer. Alright guys, those are all of my makeup palettes. They're really, really nice. I really like them. I don't really know what else to say, but I thought it'd be kind of fun and cool to do a show and tell with my makeup palettes. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.